Okay. Just checking a couple things, guys. Yo, what's up, Darius? Darius Killer. Happy Father's Day, sir. I was really I was really struggling with the idea of running Sins of a Solar Empire. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Um I was really gonna play Sins of the Solar Empire, but I didn't know if I wanted to invest the kind of time into that game because Sins of a Solar Empire, I'm like, I got a couple of hours, right? I got like 2 hours or so to really stream before I should be responsible and go to bed so I can get up for work tomorrow. But 2 hours for Sins of a Solar Empire would be a start. Like we'd start a game and we may not even make first contact in 2 hours, maybe, possibly. But like Sins of a Solar Empire is a good 5 to 6 hour game. Um, so I wasn't sure I wanted to invest that kind of time. And somebody out there in Chatland wanted to know if I was ever gonna play Satisfactory again. And I really vibe out the Satisfactory. It really is kind of my I don't want to say my dream game, but it's really is my it's my turn off my brain, even though I'm like very much so using my brain a lot when I play Satisfactory. Um but I don't know, it's a weird kind of function in my brain when I play Satisfactory that it's like I'm moving without really having to think too much about what I'm doing. And like I'm kind of like seeing it from on high. Let's get some mood music going. Cause as much as I love Satisfactory music, I'm not gonna listen to it the whole time. Actually, and because so we're gonna do a fresh start. We're gonna start from scratch. So I don't know how many times I'm gonna do a start from scratch video. One thing, if you don't know me, you'll find out really quick. I have a bad habit of starting things from the beginning. Like I don't know what it is. It's like not Satisfactory. It's just games in general. I love playing the openings of games, and then kind of just like not playing it again, or going back and just starting over again in the beginning. It's the most rewarding part. Ad break in 45 seconds, 40 seconds. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just get it's it's just the most rewarding. I whenever it comes to there's some games I used to play like MMOs, and I just like being low level because I hate when you get to a higher enough level where you have all these abilities and there's all these things like it's just things are so simple in the early game, and like when you're fighting hard opponents with that simplicity, I don't know. That's my theme. Three-minute ad break. So while everyone's enjoying the Twitch ads, for you guys who have your paid experience, hey, I don't know why I don't see. I don't know why I didn't see that alert though. Do I not have alerts on this screen? Streamlabs alerts. Oh, I do. but they're on the very bottom, or they're under the background. Appreciate you. Thank you for the sub there, sir. I really appreciate it. So, minute 50 seconds. While everybody's in Adland, we can get the boring stuff out the way. Boom. Is this the screen I want to be on? Or is this? So this one shifted over for some reason. And this is the game capture. Block audio. Yeah, I don't know why that was shifted like that. Display capture. I don't know what I've been doing. So I always kind of struggle with what environment I want to start in. Thing is, this is one giant map, so they're all connected. So it doesn't really matter where you start at. You will end up. You have the possibility of ending up anywhere. I've never. You said forest. I've never played enough to really get to every area. Good for most experienced pioneers. Sure. Thanks, Das. Worked it out. The themes that I've been going for recently is the Mega Block city. So we're gonna stay with the Mega Block city because I want to make a mega city. I used to want to make a mega factory. Now it's become a mega city. Just because like I made these towers, which I don't know if I'll be able to import them in today because I don't know if we're gonna get as far, get to blueprints today. But I created a modular tower system that my goal is to stack all of my resources of a certain tier in those towers. And the last couple builds I did, I actually installed drone ports on the top of those towers so I could like import and export by air. And so the original idea actually came from the desert. I wanted to have a bunch of towers in the desert and have they're pretty much extracting the raw ore from the ground and using you remember that? I think I did post some of that in the Discord, the late night Discord. And the drones would essentially fly the resources from the towers to the main facility, I guess you can call it. But also in this new patch, this 1.2 patch, vehicles have been improved, so there could be some more vehicle gameplay. I might try to do a rudimentary road system. I've watched a couple videos on creating roads. I've just never actually done it. But so the main goal, main goal, especially because I'm streaming, is automation on this gameplay. We want to automate everything. I want to spend I want to spend the least amount of time possible manually creating anything. So that means going out of my way to build a system, even if it's temporary. We're gonna go for it. So our goal is automation for everything, and manually building. Close to nothing. I want to say manually building nothing, but there are like in the early game you have to manually build things. Long live the automation. I want to say Autobots, but that's not what you're saying. Automotions. We're not going to skip the onboarding. We're going to do that. We're going to go to the forest area, which I've never started in the forest area before. But per request, we will try it. It's good for more experienced pioneers. I guess I'm an experienced pioneer now. We'll let Ada talk and tell us why we're here today.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Gotta love the
Initiating
short-term
planetfall.
solutions for long-term problems.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters. Descent phase begun. Decelerating. Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retropropulsion.
It's like, yeah, there's definitely there's something going on in the background that is kind of catastrophic and
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod
utopian.
integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer acceptable.
Why is the Pioneer acceptable? Why?
Congratulations, you are the 3rd in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, A-B-B, in the binary system of Akicha.
So-
Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Ada's gonna keep so in the beginning there is gonna be a little lag. I don't know what that is. Like there's like a bunch of frame drops usually whenever you start while the world is being created. But I don't think they'll ever actually tell us what's going on in the background. I think it's just supposed to be like alluding to something but never actually telling us. And who knows if we'll ever get a 2 that might accentuate on that story, but it kind of, I don't know if they'll do that because I feel like that will be a departure of what the game actually is for. If anything, they can keep the mystery. Yo, the forest is crazy. Look at all this grass and stuff I'm picking up. This is gonna help us during our start. I also don't want to do the objective because Ada is gonna start talking again, and I just, what if I have something to say? What if I have something to say to all you guys in chat land, huh? Oh yeah, so there's this game called Icarus, is what I was thinking about, that you do the same kind of landing thing. The graphics aren't as great as I would like from a game, but Icarus is pretty decent. And it's just if this is like the Care Bear version of Icarus. Icarus is very very survival-esque, which I love. Yeah, I was playing Icarus with Alan and Papa back. Icarus, I think Alan knows Icarus. Pop is probably not the biggest fan of Icarus because the UI size issue he has. But Icarus is actually a pretty solid game. Icarus has nothing on the automation power that is Satisfactory. But Icarus has, in its own right, it has its own charm. All right, let's equip our Xeno Zapper so Ada will talk to us.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix it incorporated as cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub. Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
All right, iron's this way. I've said this once, and I'm just gonna say it one more time. I've never actually played this map before. Like, I've never even been in this section before. So I'm just not sure. Like, yeah, we're playing. This is completely blind right now. Where's? Dang it. There's a V. Yep. There it is. West. Oh, that's northwest. Closer to west. I hear one of those electrical sponges. The thing, what I actually love about this right now is the freaking amount of biomass I'm collecting. I'm going to not have power issues when it comes to feeding my power for some time. $200. I don't want to like completely fill my inventory with biomass, but then again, oh, it's like one of those movies, you know, where you see those like adventure movies, or just people just like running through the forest, and then they come running out, and then they fly off the cliff, and their feet start spinning. That's what I kind of saw happening. Like, he like Scooby doing in the air, like, oh, we're gonna fall now. Do I have to be down there for the resource? There's copper. Yeah, it's like 200 meters that way. I don't think there's a real safe way down, guys. Yeah, there is. But I did see some boar around the chest down here. Should I take on the boar? Did I aggro both of them or just one? Come here, little piggy. Got him.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Yo, I'm getting like, this is a mad upgrade if I'm getting these kind of materials this early in the game. I want to get rid. So the thing is, I used to not bother with taking out the animals, but they're actually a good resource for tickets. Ow! Of course I jumped in front of him. Okay. Yeah, they're actually a good resource for tickets in the late game. And we're getting all this like mid-game a supercomputer. Yeah, we're getting like super late game parts right now. Getting a hard drive this early is insane.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for future analysis, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Can I see said contract? I think it needs to go up under review. Okay, so we just picked up a bunch of stuff and we're almost maxed out on our inventory. I guess we're setting up shop on this beach here. Come on. Got him.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Alright, so I used to be super precise when it comes to these things.
The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Yeah, I used to be like super like anal about these placements, but we're definitely gonna move it. I just had this really cool idea where the forest actually giveth a lot. The forest is providing right now. I'm thinking of like when I build my my miners here, to actually just build a giant wall coming from these mountains to kind of like wall off my section, because I absolutely hate these freaking bean things. Bean giant dudes. I hate those guys. I hate how they just like walk through your factory. This just drives me absolutely bananas. Okay, so hub upgrades. Do we have the pipes? No, we got them. We found them already. We found almost all the stuff we're gonna need.
Hub upgrade 1, storage and frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It mission. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
We're just gonna build this really quick because I kind of want to build some portable miners. Let's build 3. I'm like, that's crazy. So this doesn't count as auto like manually building stuff because you can only manually build equipment, right? Like that's it. But I'm like, if you think about my last playthrough that I did on stream and I did it live, like I just got quantum leaped. Like I just got carried a whole opening of the game right now because I found all that stuff, which is insane. So we don't need to watch that. I'm actually gonna go back to that crash site now that I've got a box and I put that stuff in it. And then, you know, why not grab some more fauna on the way there? Because we will be using it. And if I don't have to think about my power resource usage, I can think about other important things. Go ahead and pick that up. 54 reinforced plates and some screws. All right, let's go back. Look at that water. Splash, splash. All right. Oh, well, I would turn on. Yeah, okay, we can turn on the music. Wait, is the in-game music on, or is it just like, am I just hearing sound effects? Mute music. No, it's not on. Or it is on. But I want to play my music. Add a little ambiance to it. It's not going to be loud. I just kind of wish I could pause it when Ada starts talking. What do we need? What do we need? And we already have it all. Like I said, like just that find. Hold on, because that find just quantum leaped us. They're all throughout the intro.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled. Fun fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fixit technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 3.
Yeah, so we can literally do nothing. Go to Hub Upgrade 3. We have the material. Yo, we cheated big time. That's fine. So you just
Hub Upgrade 3, interior furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 4.
gonna go with the cat. Oh wait, do I want to go with the cat or do I want to go with the robo? Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, so the only thing we didn't get is concrete. We don't have enough wire. We have enough plates. Where are we gonna find concrete? So we need more miners. So we're gonna build 3 more miners and then we're gonna send those to get limestone. We're gonna make a 4th just cause. Have it in our inventory. Limestone, where you at? Very close, very close. We're not getting that limestone. That one looks unacceptable. Unaccessible. This might be a little hard to get to. Looks like I gotta climb whatever this structure is. There it is. Hope I don't find any non-friendlies. Like, boars are fine. We can handle boars. It's the stupid spiders that might make me piss myself. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I don't have a map yet. I just know home is back that way. I just don't know the fastest way to get back home. Because we did just kind of climb up and jump down this mountain. I'm pretty sure we can walk back that way. But then also that might be faster to get back. We're going to let these build up a little bit. Just so we can take home 350. And then, you know, not have to worry about coming back here for some time. So I guess I can put my music back on because it's going to be a while before we can actually do a turn in for Ada. But yeah, talk about a power boost start. I have never had a start that well before. Alright, grab. 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 Alright, let's try this way. Hopefully we don't run into any arachnids. Or jump off any cliffs and die. That's the big bad one. Yeah, that's not a normal boar, I don't think. So glad we didn't go that way. Even though I did see some what's it? Not bauxite. Quartz. I saw some quartz down there. Just a little bit of quartz. We gotta find our way back home now. Oh, there it is. Okay. So they want us to start building stuff. I'm gonna put you in there. We're gonna clear out some room here. There's more iron? Yeah. Yeah, it is. We're gonna build pretty close. What do we got? So we already have our workbench. We can build a constructor and a smelter and power poles. So we're gonna need a smelter. We don't have any wire. We're gonna need copper for wire. Copper. Copper's that way. We're gonna need to build a couple more miners. We're gonna build 3 more. Hey, come on, guys. There we go. All right, so let's go get our copper. Oh, so close. Oh, you you love to see it. You love to see it. This feels like my new favorite place. 1, 2, 3. Go get that limestone right here. While that copper's going. Oh, that's... Looks like there is land down there because there's that guy. But that kind of looks like a fall to your death. Like, it doesn't look like there's any ground. And there's limestone up there. But I wonder if that's like a land bridge to get up there. We'll check that out. This place is nuts. We're doing the same thing as before. We just wanted to hit 100 so we can, yes. We upset somebody. Oh, there he is. Got him. Is that more copper? It is more copper. But we want this quartz, and that is a cave. And caves mean spiders. What up, Alan? Oh man, we're full. Well, that's not good. I want that. Anyway, so because we're full, we can't get this. Well, we can get some of the ore, but all right, whatever. We'll just do that. We're stacking too many items. Boom, boom. Bada bop, boom. Okay. We were gonna build a smelter, but we needed copper, and then from copper we need to. So this is kind of where I'm forced to actually have to do this manually. But since I'm forced to do this manually, right. What do we need? What do we need? Let's do this smart. Do this is smart. We're gonna add this to our to-do list. Now we see what we need. We need 8 wire. And we can build 8 wire. So we're not gonna sit here and just hammer away all day long. I mean, Papa would love the forest. Tell him it's not a horror game. Oh, you mean, see, you're playing word games. I see what you're doing. We're gonna just snap this right there. And we're actually gonna turn it around. Why aren't you snapping anymore? There you are. It was snapping before, and now it's not snapping. Why? It's like wanting to snap up there, which makes no sense. Okay. Power's on this side. Boom. We're gonna make a singular power pole with no concrete. Concrete. We need some concrete. We only needed like one concrete. Then we lead Pop into the caves with the three-legged beast. Wait, are you talking about? Oh no, I've never played the forest, so I don't know what you're talking about. But we were talking about what was that other game? Icarus. We were talking about Icarus earlier. And we're missing materials for cable. Yes, because we put all the cable into the building of the machine. Copper, wire. I don't know if I can go straight to automating wire because that is kind of like deep into the weeds. But we will build some automation here. Copper. We have automation, boys and girls. We are missing wire. Wire, wire, wire. We made it out of copper. All right. We're gonna build 2 of these. Let's switch you to make iron ingots. And then we're gonna need a constructor so that we can do the other thing that's needed, concrete. Constructor, we need more wire. Wire, we need more, no, we need more cable, I'm sorry. Cable is what we need. First, we need to make wire. Actually, we almost have enough to do our turn in too. Let's do that. Let's do both, actually. Do our turn in. And then we'll get our... We have the concrete. No, we don't. We were gonna make constructor. Boom. I don't know if we have enough power for the constructor. We got enough power. What is it we don't have for this tower? Wire? We're missing wire? Why not, right? Let's build a tower right next to each other. Our tower. Now you're gonna do concrete. Our automation is complete. Go put the grass away. We're gonna feed the machine a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna go back and get that quartz while everything is cooking. We're gonna get the copper and the quartz while everything is cooking. Yo, can I get the slide? Give me the slide. There we go. So we got the copper. Pick up this little bit of quartz here.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
All right, all right. Get our concrete. Not really sure how much iron we picked up. But we're gonna put some in there. Grab that. Grab that. And we're cooking again, boys.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed. Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
We need more cable. So I want to make another constructor to just automate wire. Plates and iron rods, we haven't really needed it just yet. Wire. We have the power. So now I don't have to manually make any wire. Oh, but we want to pick up some more of this iron ore. Our inventory is looking a little... Yo, if I just scare you into... Now you... It was like you're trapped. What are you doing in there? We're not going to need the quartz for some time. We're not going to need the memory storage. We're not going to need screws for some time. Okay. Ah, they're going to get me with the rods. Do we have enough rods? We don't have enough rods. We need more cable. Oh, wait. You can grab that. You can feed the machine, take more copper. Feed the machine, take more iron ingots. And what are you? Definitely feed the machine more limestone. So we can get more concrete. And feed the machine more copper to get more wire. And we're going to use the wire to build our cable. See, this automation thing is not bad at all, right? We got this. And now we're going to build, ooh, another constructor. Boom. Why are you so high in the sky? We got that pie in the sky and the high hopes. Sorry, guys. I don't know where that came from. Oh, we don't have any rods. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there, but why is it being so difficult? This one is going to it's gonna be rods. Why not? All this off of one generator? Oh, we're at max production right now. And we are burning through fuel. You're making not, there we go. Grab that. We need wire and we have enough of the concrete. Boom, concrete, more wire, more rods. They give us rods. Let's go and make some cable really quick since we can't automate that at the moment. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the power. What is it, 50? And we got 15 already out of that 50, so we're just shy. We are just shy. Oh, no, we made it. We made it. Throw more in there. What do you need? You need more copper. Throw that in there. Oh, this is almost full. Let's get that copper out. That iron's almost done. I'm pretty much done. Put more copper in here. We got it.
Hub Upgrade 5 Power Expansion completed. The miner, unlike portable miners, can be connected to conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete Hub Upgrade 6.
Yeah, we're cooking, boys and girls. We got our second power generator. Now, it's not gonna sap our power as much, but it is wrecking our power. That's why we got all those leaves in the early game, so I don't have to go looking for it. Okay. We got the concrete. We don't have the wire yet, but we're working on the wire. The rods are on their way. Plating. We do not have anything for plating. Oh, we don't have cable. I'm like, what's happening right now? Like, we kind of could automate some wiring now. Kind of, sort of. We're just going to... We're going to keep the line going. The conga line. Let's get this grass out the way, though. Alright, so you are going to be the iron plates. And we're actually almost officially have everything automated. Uh-oh. We are going to need some more resources. We gotta go on a resource run. Drop you in there. Pull that out. Come on, there we go. Grab that. Grab that. We can put you in there. Fill this up. All right. Yeah, we're hurting on the we're hurting on the copper department, but we're gonna fix that. And the limestone was where? Grab all. Grab all. Grab all. The limestone was in a very peculiar spot. Fill that back up. Grab that. Fill that up. We need to grab more of our iron ingots. Not ingots, but iron ore. Let's grab that because we're out of it. So, like, because, see, when you're playing on a server, you can kind of just... I feel like you can take your time more, but, like, when you're playing local like this, if I leave my base, everything needs to be running, right? Because if everything's running, that means when I come back, I'll have something to work with. So now we got to go on a run to get some limestone. But we quite literally have everything in automation right now. I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us, boys. We did it. And we can grab some more foliage while we're out here. But yeah, it's so important to have everything running. Even when I should turn it off, but when I pause the game, like the whole world pauses. And I should actually turn that off. But then again, so it's like never pause the game. Oops. So for you guys knowing who may actually be playing this game, if you push the E button to pick stuff up, but then you open the menu like not like this, what it does is it automates you picking up leaves. And that's, I don't know if you call it a bug, but they have not taken it out of the game, and it's so clutch. Just like the whole the sliding thing I'm doing, slide jump makes you go a lot faster than just running. So quality of life hacks there. All right, let's start with the copper. Iron is now full. We're gonna come over here to the limestone. Pop some limestone. We're gonna actually pull this out. Pull out that wire. And give you some more iron. Pull out those plates. All right, all right. We should actually just have the turn in right now. Boom. 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 Nailed it. Nailed it.
Hub Upgrade 6, Landing Platform Hydraulics, completed. Freighter landing initialized. Congratulations, you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate Project Assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
So I hadn't been thinking about this, but this is clutch right here. What are you again? Copper. No, not copper ingots. Gotta put the ore in there. Is there something stuck in here? Because I messed up. That is the inn, right? That is the inn. I wonder if I messed up the intake flow. What's up, Pop? How you doing? How you doing? I did mess up the intake. I messed the flow up, man. That's what happens when you put the wrong thing inside your machine, guys. So we're doing an automation run. Pop. So not really an automation run. We're just doing the Satisfactory thing, but I'm committing to doing all the automation. Appreciate the subs, the subby dubbies. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please tell me I put the right. This is iron ore. Yeah, see, I'm messing up. Now I gotta switch it. This is now copper. Copper ore going in. When we get foundations, I'm gonna be happy because then we'll actually. Oh, we need. So it's just strange. Like I play this game right a lot offline, and this game can be a guilty pleasure and also a time sink. So I don't normally think about streaming this game, but I guess the one time I streamed it, people were watching it, and somebody asked me to, when the next time I was gonna play again. So I was like, you know what? Give the people what they want, right? Right. All right. So we need another one of these. Why did you say hey Twix again though? When's the next time you're streaming this game? That's exactly what happened. Blew my mind. I said, what? People actually watch this content? What is this iron? Iron needs to go over there. So this is iron ore. So I kind of been in the back of my head, like feeling kind of compelled, like I need to do more of this stream. It's what the people want, man. It's the motivated. I can't remember. I think it was Wedding Crashings or something. He's just like, it gives the people what they want. It was some kind of provocative. Forget what how the saying goes. It's copper that's up there, not limestone. I actually really need to go. It gets the people going. It's provocative. Was that Wedding Crashers? I feel like it was Wedding Crashers. I just got copper. Copper goes here. Copper. No? Wasn't Wedding Crashers? What movie was that? Alright, now I've got a lot of ingots. Build the space elevator. Foundations. Yes, foundations. Oh, Step Brothers. That's what it was. So we are hurting on the iron ore frontier. And we also need more of the limestone. So we're gonna go grab that. I feel like I gotta watch the trailer or something. I don't know if I want to watch all of Step Brothers. But like, yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Like somebody in the org made that joke yesterday, I think. And it's like I instantly recognized it, but I'm like, I couldn't remember where it was from. I would say we're speed running Satisfactory right now. I'm like, we are going faster than I've ever gone before, ever in this game. I've never gone this fast. But it's kind of hard to speed run a game that you've never beaten. I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. I've never beaten this game. I think I've gotten to phase 4. I think I've gotten pretty darn close to beating the game, but the final parts is tough. We want to. So this system is not optimized for like. I want to put like containers here to start feeding all these machines. But honestly, what I really want is let's keep it going here, and then let's we want to finish this next objective to give us foundations. That's what we need. 1 second, guys. No, we ran out of power. We ran out of power. I'm slipping right now. Turn it back on. Challenges come in many forms. Okay. That has stuff in it. That has stuff in it. We could create like a thing to where it's actually exporting these, but we're not going to go there just yet, because what we want, what we need is to get foundations. Did this stop? Really? It did. We are definitely hurting in the iron department. We need to prioritize iron. Iron ore. How much? Yeah, we still got limestone. We're gonna go grab some more copper. You know, they said we can actually automate our ore creation now. I'm pretty sure we have the ability to create miners, but to run power over here, once we get foundations is when I'll tear down everything and we'll start again. Grab all this, grab these leaves. I just want to clean out this area because we're gonna be building here, right? This is just gonna be our forever home, or our main home. So we're gonna grab all the shrubberies. Shrubbery. All right. We're gonna grab that. We do have copper ore. Let's drop that. Now we're gonna run to the limestone. That has apparently run out. You're not hurting on copper one bit right now. Oh, they took the whole stack though. I think we can do it. We might be short on limestone. I mean, not limestone. That was concrete that we were short on, but we are not short on anything. We are good to go.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Like, I don't want to overfill these because we're going to need to tear a lot of this stuff down. If I want to keep anything going, it's this limestone. Let's go grab some more limestone. Run, run, run. So I tried this new anime inspired game, Echoes of Ironclad. Sword Art Online inspired. Oh, not inspired, it is Sword Art Online. It's pretty good actually. I wish there's one complaint I saw some other people had. Like there's like this weird dead zone in the mouse for the game that makes it really hard to play. But if they fix that before launch, you know, I'm sure there's other things that could be done better. But I think that would be a solid game. It would be amazing if they had some sort of multiplayer support where like maybe if someone like they do it in the gacha games all the time when people can join your game. That would be awesome. But boy, I meant to play that zombie game like We Who Survive or something like that, that demo. But I just didn't really want to. I didn't want to dive too far into playing like a new game, especially after I did the Echoes of Ironclad. These plates are. Do I think we have enough? We got enough. Let me we got enough. We gotta have enough now. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Na, 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 na. Meow. That's not it. Oh, the We Who Survive game. Like they haven't said anything about multiplayer. You know, sometimes multiplayer does kill a game. You know, but I think that actually looks like a really interesting game. What time is it, guys? Oh, we're good. We got about another hour. I wonder how much further we can get in the next hour. All right. Ooh. Oh, we just needed rods for this next one. Let's grab that. We can actually stop grabbing the copper because we have way too much copper. All right. Let's get our foundations.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
There is a land bridge to this limestone. Yeah, we're gonna do production right there. And we'll start with that. So we now have access to Foundations. And walls. To the window. No, I stopped. Inappropriate. Oh, we also have biomass generators. Yes. So what? Valley demo? Daryl in VR. Is that like a Walking Dead thing? Derail. I'm still not getting it. Is that a train simulator? Oh, it's a VR train. That would be interesting. A VR train simulator. Watching Pop drive around in a virtual train. Hey, you know what else? You know what other game has trains in it? You know what other game you can simulate train interactions? Satisfactory. Satisfactory has trains. You get to build your own train tracks. You get to build your own networks, and you can make your train stops, and you can make make rail lines, and you can make junctions and all types of cool stuff. You got, you know, guys. You know you can do that, guys. I don't know why I'm talking like that. You know, I have not mastered trains. I've not gotten to trains yet in this game. Like, I've gotten to it, but I've never actually like really used trains. You gotta operate the locomotive. Yeah, locomotives, smokomotives. Oh look, it's coming back. All right. Pieces. All right, what do we need for this drill? We need more plates for the drill, and we also need not to fall to our deaths. So make sure we land. That was not high. It did not fall from that high. We also need to check our power. I'm sure some of our production has stopped. Production, power's not bad. We did good on catching it. It was about halfway through. Let's go grab that. We're not gonna grab the copper ingots because we have way too much copper, and I don't feel like having to drop it off in a box. Boop, boop. All right, we have enough for a drill. Bring 30 tanks along the rail line. Gotta be careful. If we fall from here, it's gonna be a real pain trying to get our way back to the base. Wait a minute. Are you? Yeah, you're sitting in the right place. You're good. Get a zoop in here. Zoop. Power. Power pole. Alright, so now we gotta run power down there. Power, power, power tower. Now my OCD is gonna kick in where like I need to have things like aligned and clean, right? So please pardon me. I don't know where to put it. We're gonna put it wherever. We're just gonna throw it down there. And then we are gonna build one of those storage depots. That's the word I'm looking for. Boom, boom. We don't have any more. We don't have enough iron plates. We're gonna jump. We're gonna run and fall, not jump. We still got hurt. Ain't that something? This thing is going super fast when it comes to limestone, which is blowing my mind right now. Let's go this way because you keep running out and we actually need more plates than anything. What were we gonna build? We were gonna build a depot. I want to get this done so I don't have to keep climbing up this side of this cliff. We really should just make a walkway, but we'll get there. We will get there. Actually, I feel like I should build it here so then it wraps around and spits out that way. Yeah. So I always build my my ore placements like this. Because I love depots. Like, I call them buffers. There you go. I love having buffers. Because I can always feed stuff into the buffer if I'm trying to get rid of it. Like if I pick up extra or something like that. Alright, so you're good. And so that's going to go like that. And then if I want to, I can snake it around this way, which I will actually. So I'm going to snake around this way. Or I'll actually just put a... Yes, I'm going to put... What's it called? A constructor right here. So it turns the limestone into concrete. Then we'll spin it around and we'll have a concrete buffer over there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The music is so good in this game. Why is it so good? Alright guys, I'm vibing right now. Alright, made some future placements. Let's go down here and then now let's jump. I'm gonna get hurt. I shouldn't have jumped. I should have just ran. If I really cared about getting hurt, but I don't. What do we need? Why did we jump down here? What did we need? There's gonna be a constructor up there. So we need cable. We really just need to turn the power on, actually. That's actually what we needed. 40 is our capacity. Our max right now is 24, so we're good here. And feed the machine. Feed the machine. So glad we front loaded all that grass. All that grass. We don't need the wood. We're out of Bug City. I have not been keeping up with what you guys are talking about. I apologize. Okay, I was like, what am I missing? I'm missing something. This is what I'm missing. We need to put iron in the depot so that it can keep cranking out more ingots. Oh, you can talk about foxhole. Foxhole. Game that I don't play. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. Boom. All right, limestone is on. And since you have turned off, my friend, let's go ahead and just break you down. We're gonna break you down and we're gonna put you up there. Actually, I'm gonna put my music back on for a little bit. Because Ada's not gonna talk to me for a little while. Yeah, you know, we are kind of focusing on concrete a little bit. I think I say a little bit, like probably more than I may have wanted to, but that's pretty close. The reason for that is because we have foundations now, and I want to get my foundation stuff going. Concrete. Put all that limestone in there. Oh, I wanted to zoop it. Anyway. Just zoop it. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what? No, 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 no. Scratch that. We are going to go like that. We're going to hook it. We're going to go like that. And then you're going to go concrete, limestone. That's... Why are you shutting down? Oh, it may have to do with how fast this is going. This is 120 per minute. This is like the best limestone node ever. Yo, I'm not used to this, like... I'm not used to this quality. Holy smokes. Like, everything has been so, been treating me really well in this playthrough right now. I'm not used to this. We need more plates. Nice, we didn't get hurt. I was like, why is the drill turning off? Because it's it's producing like a beast. I introduced Twix to this game. Now he's a master builder. Man, the hours I put into this game is crazy. Absolutely insane. But again, I love the starts. I just love starting. We're gonna do that. So right now we're actually just doing cleanup because we have foundations and I don't want to build on the ground. What do we stopped because we needed something, right? Oh, we were gonna build another. We were gonna build a buffer, which we now have the pieces for. You don't suck at this game. You just don't have the hours. That's all. Once you put in the hours, man, this game is. I have an actual problem with like problem solving. Like, not that I'm bad at it. Like, I get like an enjoyment out of it. Like, I literally can turn. I feel like I turn my brain off when I play this game. I don't know if I like the spacing. I don't know if I could push it forward more. Only because the spacing on this side is a little wonky. I don't like it. But one, two, three. One, two, three, one, two. This is center, right? It is dark. It just got real dark. Learning how to do this camera mode, I guess it's for screenshots, but like I use it to get a good aerial view. Like when I first played the game, I actually played with flight turned on so I could like fly around and look at stuff. Fix, do you think Star Wars XCOM is actually going to be good? You know, so today, actually, it's funny that you even asked me that. I pulled up the site on Steam so that I could kind of watch a video. I wanted to see what they put on Steam is what I wanted to do. But then I realized I think I already watched the video. I was gonna see if Chris Odd is playing it. So if Christopher Odd plays it, I was gonna watch Christopher Odd play it, and from his perspective, see if I get interested enough to buy it. But off of merit, off of just like what I've seen so far, I don't want to get my hopes up, and I don't really want to get interested at all. Like, I don't know. It's just, I've been burned way too many times. Everything wants to be the XCOM killer, you know? And no one has ever gotten close, really. Except for Phoenix Point. I will die on that hill. So Christopher Odd, I feel like Christopher Odd has, like, because it's his audience, I feel like he has to play that game. The question is, when is he gonna play that game? I didn't even look. That just tells you, like, I went to the Steam website and I looked at it and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. And then I just told myself, if Chris plays it, I'll watch it and get his perspective. He kind of has to play it. Like, there's not a world where he's not gonna play the game. The only question is, when is he gonna play the game? That's the only question, is when is he going to play it? Like, he's going to play it. There's no question about it. No doubt about it. He gonna play the game. No doubt about it. Stop it. I haven't been filling my machines. They need screws? All right, we're gonna do this. We need more wire. Wire. No, not wire. We need cable. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and turn some of this in. Yo, we got it. We just need the screws now. And we need cables to convert our rods. And actually, ooh, I want to destroy this base so bad now because I have the I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna start from the iron node that we have free. We're gonna start our foundations here. I will never trust EA to make another great game after Anthem. I'm not even gonna talk about Anthem. Speaking of EA, right? Which I don't want to talk about them, but we're gonna talk about EA. Speaking of EA, what they did to Mass Effect And actually, it's funny because yeah, Anthem is from the creators of Mass Effect. What they did to Mass Effect and like just that studio, I don't even remember the name of the studio anymore. Um, it's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach. But the people who did Mass Effect, I hear, are the people who are doing free of EA, the people who did Mass Effect are doing Exodus, and you can see it in the DNA of Exodus. Like, I feel like Exodus is Mass Effect Andromeda's love letter. Like, everything they wanted to do in Mass Effect Andromeda is in Exodus. Like, you can see it. Like, if you've played Mass Effect Andromeda, you see Exodus, there are so many parts in Exodus um that just scream Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, there's so much that's in that game. It's crazy. Like, I want to pick up this bush, but it's not letting me. There we go. We don't waste. It's actually developed by a different company and published by EA. So, wait. You say it's Exodus is published by EA? That makes me sad. But the people who are making the game 100% are devs from Mass Effect. Like, from the... What is the name of the freaking studio that did Mass Effect? BioWare. There we go. They're 100% BioWare devs involved with Exodus. No, Star Wars Zero Company is developed by a different company. Yeah. No. I don't. I've got nothing to say about Zero Company. Sadly, I've just no. Which direction do we want to make this? Yeah, let's just do it like that. Is there enough room? There's enough room to swing this around. All right. 1, 2. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. I think that's center. That's center. Yeah, that's center. Man, I did all that and I didn't even measure this out. All right, we're gonna do that. 2. That's how you do it now. Okay, boom. This is how we do it. Well, I don't know what's going on, guys, where this music is coming from. All right, we're gonna get... We don't need copper. We're gonna leave the copper alone. We do need the iron ore. I may take a look at... Dude, you 100% need to take a look at Sins of Papa. You need to take a look at Exodus. Like, you really do. Like, I don't... Pop, did you ever play... Sorry, Star Citizen stuff. Make it stop. Did you ever play Mass Effect Andromeda? Like, you didn't have to play the whole thing, but I played a good... I put a good amount of hours into Mass Effect Andromeda. I didn't get very far, but like, if you guys know me and how I play games, I will put hours into like the opening of a game, like not actually go anywhere. So, all right. You played a bit. Like, so the very beginning with your dad, and when you like, you, there's no spoiler here. You kind of have to, like, that literally is the opening of the game. But yeah, in the opening with your dad, when you find the alien relic, there's a part where he like reaches his hand up and uses Sam. So he uses the alien or he uses his the AI to talk to the planet, the alien AI. And that exact scene from the opening of Mass Effect Andromeda, when your guy, main character's dad talks to the AI and uses Sam and like reaches his hand in the sky, that exact same scene is in Exodus. Like the exact scene is in Exodus. It's just crazy. But that's what I was talking about. How it's just like it's a love letter to Mass Effect Andromeda. Like where Mass Effect Andromeda failed, like this is like their redemption. This is iron, right? 120. Yo, we are hitting gold mines on these mining fields. When they say like this is for experienced players, they were not kidding. They were not kidding at all. This site is amazing. Okay, we do need to get power here. There should be a free one. Oh wait, let's get our power tower ready. Power tower. We made it out of Kelly. Power. We will get power today. Let's put you here. Now we can connect you. All right, they're spinning. So this is going to be the ore going into the buffer. The buffer needs to go into a smelter. This is really not where I want my production to be at, if I'm honest. I feel like I'm about to overcommit to this area. So when you finish, we will turn you off. Let's just grab all that. Come on. All right. I'm gonna transfer resources here. Copper is down that way. Okay, so yeah, that's where our copper mine was. Let's turn that back on. Turn this on. So with this smelter, this belt's only doing 30 a minute. But that means putting out 30 ingots. So we can't. Wait a minute. No, this belt's doing 60 a minute. Okay. So it can actually fill. It can feed. Fill. It can feed 2 smelters. So these 2 smelters, we're going to we're gonna push out iron rods and iron plates. Merger, splitter. All right, so we got those two going. They should come out, and then they also we should merge. Like, honestly, with us having 4 of these nodes, not just 3, because there's another one back there, this could be the rods production, that could be plate production, and then that could be like a third thing. We actually kind of want, we need screws. I'm trying to think, do I want to have these go into 2 separate containers, or do I want them to go to merge into 1? But having 2 separate containers here, I don't think would fit. It would fit. Running 2 separate containers. But this is 30 export. This is 30 export, which is going to go into 60. So we're going to actually do a merger. Like that. We're going to merge into a container. No, sir, we will not go off the edge. That is why we have foundations. All right, 30 and 30 is 60 belt. If you're going for okay, so now we got all these in a nice production. We can actually delete this. Delete that. Go ahead and delete this too while we're at it. What's our power at? Ooh, our power is low. Can we upgrade our... Yo, we can. We are wasting fuel right now. Dang it. The automation bug, man. I need to be automating this. I can't be doing stuff like this manually. I gotta automate it all. So we're gonna do this one stack, I want to say. So we got 2 stacks for our machines. All right. That'll give us time to automate it. So we gotta think about automating our power really quick, guys. Switch over our power to something a little better. So this is that. We're gonna make a... So if we automate our power, that means we're making a power plant. We can make our power plant right here. Yeah? You dig? Let's do it. I do want to put all this plant stuff away though. This is why I have buffers, so I can just like offload stuff like that I randomly pick up. Um, boom, 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 boom. So we're also gonna be moving a lot of these instructors. We got enough rods going. We need more plates. Yeah, because we're stuck on screws right now. Twix is the perfect candidate for Factorial Space Age. What? I know of Factorial. Is that a DLC for Factorial Space Age? Power, power, power. We really shouldn't bunch our power up all like together with stuff, you know? Like we should allow the power plant room to breathe. But I'm going for the compact vibe, and I feel like I shouldn't, but I am. Concrete. Concrete is up there. I don't like this running on the side. Yeah, that's exactly why I said I didn't like it. Oh no. Those things will kill me. How do I get back up? I don't own ladders. I'm gonna have to run around the monsters. So we're up here. Like, even if we go around that way, I don't know. We might be able to make it back up. Exactly what I was afraid of happening. All right, whatever. We gotta stop hurting myself. We're not even fast right now. Of course, this being such an advanced level, please do not let the boar see me. All right, the bugs, I think we're good with the bugs. I think we can get away from the bugs. Yeah, we can get away from the bugs. Good, good, good. Oh, fruit.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
They're still chasing me. Don't see me. Don't see me. You don't see me. Is this an actual node? No, this is just... That's just extra. I don't care about the limestone. I don't need ore, iron. At least I know my way back now. Can we build? We can't build the research yet. Okay. We don't need to be holding onto reinforced plates. We're not going to be using those for a while. Alright, so if we fall, we die this time. So let's try not to die. Let's take our time. We just need to climb up here to get concrete. I'm going to build... I'm actually going to build a... It's that right there. That's what killed me. Well, didn't kill me. That's what knocked me off. I should build a rampway. We're not going to let that happen again. Slide. Slide. Okay. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. We need... You know what? We're just gonna do it like this. We got rid of our rod production. We need to clean this up anyway. We need to clean all this up. Because it's on the ground and we don't want it to be... Just grab it. Let that do its thing. I gotta run to the bathroom, but I will be right back. Sweet, I'm back right at the end of an ad break. All right, ad break's over. I'm back. Everything is good. We're actually getting kind of late. It's getting close to 10, so I'm gonna have to be wrapping it up soon. We definitely got hung up on the whole screw production. We could have knocked out some more items before the space elevator, but these foundations, this is really where it's at. Then setting up this power plant. Setting up the power plant really is I want to call it future proofing, you know, getting us in a better place for the future, because as we get foundations and as we start building up, we're not going to be running off of these generators anymore. 150. Cool. We need to be all, we don't really need to be all the way over there, but we will be. We will be. Still trying to remember how to play the game properly. We're gonna put a splitter here. Right in the middle. And this is my signature signature early game power plant. How we do it. Drop that right there. Boom. Boom. But because we know we're gonna be expanding it, we're gonna do a total of 6 on the expansion. We're not gonna build all 6 right now. The reason we did, so we're just getting this ready. But I want to put a depot. 2 hours in, boys. I want to put a depot here. No bueno. Falling off. Are we in the clear? We don't want to cover any shrubbery because we need it. The early game power plant chainsaw. I don't know. We might be getting the chainsaw soon. All right, so we're gonna go like this. Just gonna throw you in there. On the 2 sides here, we're gonna build the constructors. I just went all in on this power plant right now. We definitely just went all in. Which I'm not sure that's exactly what I was going for, but why not, right? All right, so we're gonna do because I know there's more I need to add to this. We're gonna make it basic right now. We need a merger. Like that. That. I hate that my power plants are already on, but they're not powering anything. All right. I remembered. So the thing, the great thing about biomass power plants is if they're not, if nothing's drawing power, then they're not actually utilizing power. So you don't have to be afraid. Don't be afraid. That needs to go connect to something else before it connects over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. Let's go. Look at the plan coming together. Boom. Boom. Bada bop boom. Boom. Leaves. This is gonna be wood. This is too close. Because if I have a fuel generator here, yeah, that's too close. Even if I move it up some, like I like this design, but there's gonna be a power plant right here. There's also gonna be a power plant right here. So the power plant takes this full box. So this can't bleed into that box, and then also I need something that's gonna feed into that. So we can't have that there. Even though that was kind of a cool idea. Instructor. Do the structure. Did we not put that in the center? Yo, we are tweaking. I know what my OCD be like. What am I doing when I put that so close? Because we're like messing up our placement for our other things. Like there's no reason to put that close. All right, boom. I like this idea though. I like this. This can stay. Constructor. Turn it around. Now it sits in that box flawlessly. Tail does stick out a little bit, so let's bring it in. Bring it in again. Now it's clipping with that. Clipping with our container. We're going to do that on both sides because symmetry. We love the symmetry, y'all. Partially, the whole reason we do it, right, is for the symmetry. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Branching out. All right, we got wood. Then we got leaves. Just go ahead and get the leaf production going. We do have wood for the machine here. We have wood for the chippers. Okay, wood for the chipper. The main grid. So really, all we're really doing right now. Are you empty? We're empty. So this needs power, but we're going to shut that down. That needs power, but we can just redirect it. That needs power, but we can also redirect it into the new power supply. We're going to do the new power supply pole right here, just temporarily. Pull that off. Go there. This is why we believe in buffers. See how amazing that is? We can just feed it into the buffer and then it just does its thing. So the only thing this is feeding is this. Which once this is done, we've pretty much cleaned up our base. And we didn't even like really turn anything off. So now we got our power plant. So we're gonna stick more power plants on the sides here to feed those. I usually run 6 power plants. I don't usually run more than that. 6 power plants usually gets me to coal power. I probably could go for an 8 power plant system, but you know, what works for me, right? Working for me. We haven't had a need to change it. We're gonna take this base here. We can actually just stick it right here, right? So we're gonna finish out doing our foundations here, and we're gonna stick our home base there, so it's all parallel and lined up. We can get rid of all these little power poles we had, and we can turn this off right now, actually. Now that this is done. No more poles. Hey boss, give us back. Giveth back. There's a weird audio glitch with the camera mode. You just gotta toggle the camera again and then it goes away. Oh, okay, so we have all that. So let's build our depot really quick so we can finish this off, you know? F-kiss. So we actually need 2 of these constructors eventually, because the way the biomass gets created, it gets condensed from what I'm making right now. It gets condensed into another layer. I'm gonna angle this. No, because I'm gonna put the base here. But we do need to extend this out some. Alright, let's grab this stuff. Give me that. Just so when we take this down, we're not holding on to stuff that has a home. That's gonna feed you leaves. Nope, we're gonna pick these leaves up before we put this down. Even though like we're not hurting on biomass, I hate covering good resources with foundations, you know? Boom. Alright. Now we put the wood in there. The wood into the chipper. Now we got ourselves a mighty tea. A mighty T. Don't you love that symmetry? You'll love to see it. And so now that's routing power. This is producing power. It's feeding our iron ingot production. Early game power plant. Oh, you already said that. I read that. And then it's also fueling our um concrete. We have to swing around here to get our copper, which is not terribly important. So those are our three main resources, right? Copper, limestone, and iron. We can convert these. We can start converting these over into. We can convert it into everything, or we can convert it just into the nail, not the nails, the screws we need. Um, what's weird is I'm gonna start blocking these guys off if I start building to the right. Um, but I do want to tear this down now. Do we have anything in here? Yeah, we still need to build. You know what? We're gonna build the nails really quick. No. We said we weren't gonna do it, and we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna manually build anything. We're missing materials. The constructors used the reinforced frames. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna get on this. Okay, this isn't as bad as it looks. Not terrible. Um, we got this. Ran into a little snag in our automation. That's all. Automated snag. Automatic snoogle. We got this. Snagadoodle. We're gonna let that run. Out of materials again. What do we need to build this? Just iron. We're good on that. But this is the space for the power plant. So we need at least 2 rows here. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going for here. Do I even want it facing this way? Should I have it facing the other way? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Do, 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 do. We don't need these. We don't need that. What are you? You're giving us 60 and we're running 30. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we are all foundationed up. Flawless transition. And so that space right there is going to be filled by power plants on the left and on the right. We can drop another foundation right there just to make that flush. And now the goal is for our iron to come out from here. We're going to have mergers and we're going to fill at least 3 of these constructors, maybe. Problem is the exit for the constructor here. I don't like the exit. So we're actually going to make we're going to vertical these out towards me. That's how we're going to play it. We're going to spin it around coming out here and go a straight line and have the production go out this way towards me. The center will be rods, screws. The outers will be rods and plates. It's gonna get interesting, boys. But we need we need plates. We need lots of them. But this is gonna come out this way and then create a line that way for the production. We'll need to do something about this tower right there, this power. I think this is enough, right? I've got enough. Throw you back in there. We're gonna take a look one more time. I'm actually gonna build it a little further out. We're not gonna keep it super compact. We're gonna build it out here. So it's gonna be a straight line coming out and then down this way. Let's give us some room to breathe a little bit. We'll bring it to the edge. The outer. So rods here. Thing is, I have yet to build a single reinforced frame. Those reinforced frames is what I found in the early game, which is driving this whole speed production that I got going on. Like, it's crazy. Okay, so now we gotta do what, splitters? I used to put these on my... Put this as 7. All right, so 7. We got our splitter. We're gonna change it into. Oh, that was our merger. We need to change it to a splitter. We need cables. Cable, 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 cable. 30 is enough. I think I've been doing a pretty good job of not hammering away on that. 7 E for the splitter. We're gonna do one splitter here. Another splitter here. Another splitter here. Bonum, 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 bonum. What do you have? So you have rods. So actually, so this is rods, and then this is also rods. No, no, no. So we're gonna do. You are plates, iron plates. This is all of our iron production. Yeah. So iron plates. Iron plates, rods, rods. And these rods are going to turn into screws. And also what we need is we need to get our power situation together. The Twix power pole special. Come on, ladder, ladder, ladder. Boom. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't like this power pole being like that. But it does need to be kind of out there for that purpose. All right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to run a power pole here. I like that placement slightly better than what we currently have. All right, so that's 3. 4 would be over there. Oh yeah, let's just do that for now, like this. Now we're going back out there. Okay. You're running. And then you. We need another one of you. For you, we need to extend out, and you need to produce screws. something. I'm thinking about doing like a double depot deal here. Honor the days where I'm walking on the edge of things. We just need to stop doing that. We have the production. We do have the materials. We've been killing it this round, guys. Got the depot here. Depot there. I was thinking about having like depots because of that, and then like having another row of depots. Doing a double depot deal. I would have had to move this one forward some more in the center, but so then I'll have one doing screws. Like that, we definitely need one in the middle for screws. It's questionable if we want to have two depots, like a double depot deal for the iron rods, just so it's all flush. That's questionable. We need to check our power. We're max consumption, if everything's turned on, is at 46. Capacity is at 60. So we're still good on having power. And it looks like our line is still going. Yeah, we're good. We got power for days, y'all. We got power for days. So we don't need to worry about that. All we need to wait for now is just to wait for our screw production to go up. I say that, but since we're waiting for our screws production to go up, what we really should be doing is linking up our copper production to our copper mine. All right, so that's done. That is all good now for the time being. Like, even we could be making more iron than we are. Are you backed up? Oh, this is full. Look at that. Unload all that stuff up. Whatever excess we have. Did not think that I would see this being full. It's literally because this is going out 60 a minute. And so this isn't backed up. Oh, that's what we can do. We can just start front loading these machines. So let's overload this machine so it stops taking in resources. And that's going to push resources down the line to this machine, which would then push resources down to this machine, which is already full because I already filled it. If I took too much. My plan kinda sorta is working. Kinda sorta. But whatever. I didn't want my machines backing up, but it doesn't look like that might be the case. We need faster belts. But that can't be helped right now. So everything is in automation. We could go out. What are we gonna do? Oh, you know what we really should be doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and put a drill on this copper. pretty sure I'm supposed to be going to bed right now. Pretty sure we're at 10 o'clock. We are past 10 o'clock. Oh. Boom. Boom. Yo, it's just, we are cooking right now. We're gonna reverse this. Is that possible? Are we... I'm like, it's possible. Not bad. Wait, if we face it forward, right? We could then reverse it back into this depot, come back around into... Do we want to work out that way? No, we can work out this way. So swing out this way into a depot, swing back around into a smelter, into a constructor. We're going to spin that. Let's put a storage on number 8. Alright, so we swing around into the storage, which then swings around behind here. So that's going to swing around into a smelter. Thing is, just like before, it's not going to be just one smelter. It's going to be 2 smelters. And the reason it's 2 smelters is because this freaking machine here is pushing out 120 a minute. What is this? This is a merger. I think I need a splitter, not a merger. That's not gonna work. I think that's too close. Oh, we just don't have enough plates. We do not have enough pylons. Okay. Ba-bum. I just checked my mic. I was like, it'd be crazy if my mic was off this whole time, right? Like, I haven't been looking at my actual OBS stream. I think we got the screws we need. Yep, we got the screws we need, boys. We are looking and we are sitting pretty. Just because I'm gonna get real tired of having to climb up and down this. I do this to myself a lot. I don't know where my power towers are gonna be. Power towers. I didn't really Think about that. My power tower usually sits here for that guy. Should we put a light post here inside this thing? Don't normally do that. Flagship. I kind of don't care. Like, I don't. I might find a better way to like put it in the middle or something. But I don't care at the moment. But this one would go here. That one I'm sure. For that I'm sure. Kind of feel like I should put another one there. Like a splitter, just so it's like a perfect T junction, and then I can link the power. My stomach's cramping. Ooh. I am for real. Alright. Connect that. That power can go down there. What are we missing? We're missing cable. Come on, guys. Let's see what Ada has to say.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Alright, we got our cable. We're gonna get our copper going, and we do need to stop. We kinda need to stop. How far can you go? You can't go that far. Some would say I need to export this. And then this is gonna go into, see, it never stops, right? It just doesn't stop. My brain, like, I'm like, oh, look, this is the next step, and then this is the next step. So Like, do we want to keep going sideways? No, we're not going to go sideways. We're going to go in here, go in here. Now we're going to push number 8 for the storage. Now we got a storage bin. Now we got our copper. We got our copper, everybody. What is our power look like now? We turned all that on. We are 1 megawatt away from being maxed out, from being able to actually running the risk of being short power. All right. We got the rods. We almost have the screws there to turn in. That's why we were pushing copper. We're pushing copper because we don't have any. We don't have any automated cable. We don't have the concrete, but we can go turn that in now. Boom, grab that. Let's turn you in. So to get the wire, we're gonna want to want to automate our cable. You know what? Actually, we're right at we're on the fringe of our power right now. We do need to build more power plants. Power plant extended. Just like that, we're at 120 megawatts. Just like that. Now with you guys feeding here, we need what? Wire coming out. Wire turns into cable. We can make it real simple up until we need to start making the flat sheets. Wondering if we put it here facing the other direction, will we be able to create an export? Like that. See, if we line this up in any capacity, we're not going to be able to get out. So a new plan. I think I might go left. We're gonna build left to this machine and then go back that way. Oh, one second, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We are in the zone right now, but it's late, and one thing will just lead to another. We're stopping here. We just need to get the copper wire, but everything else is good, man. We've automated everything. This is our little starter factory. It's smooth. It's clean. Everything is running. We're killing it. Eventually we'll need to get some more biofuel, but there's just biofuel everywhere. We're almost at the last form of biofuel, which is great. That'll give us more time. That'll push us into copper, wherever the heck we're gonna find, wherever wherever coal will be in this area. We have no idea. All right, let's go save. I guess we can. All right, guys. Thanks for all of the follows and the subs. This is a good run. This is a really good start, actually. And pushing automation and not making things by hand. Um, I've only gotten better at it. We've only gotten better at it. I'll say that. Keep it positive. But it definitely helped because we're what are we at right now? We're 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hour marker, and I don't know what tier we're on. Maybe tier 3, tier 2. We're reasonably into the game right now. I think we're pushing along really really nicely. But anyway, catch you guys later. Don't see anyone who I would typically raid, who I talk to regularly, so I'm just gonna have to cut it there, guys, and catch you next time.